may profiling be of all the candidates. The weaknesses of Honorable Kennedy Japan and Mekaye, too. The fact that the temperament, he needs to work on it. And then number 2, he's not diplomatic. And the temperament, ne kra na ebaye and then could be thrown a complex sorry. The second thing he needed to have done was the diplomacy. When I first saw the kind of crano, he added as a guardian peniano. You should have added some diplomacy and communication of your temperament. And so he loses both the temperament and the kind of Asukano. Why would I call a showdown for the president when an issue happens at a polling station? Really?
A tear for a seminal and a Dr. Smart Sapon, a bonnet tofa, a de Amayano, Kennedy, a compre Japan. There are many opportunities ahead of him, but said it was Chimuna, a ocean temperament, and diplomacy, and Yama Minuino, a high rape, and men same repeat, and your bed, a Frido Toyan.
Maybe I call Boko, I could see election day. Then came election day. Maybe I call Boko until MC call be free upper northeast. Ebaya, the episode of Showdown near day. MC emotional issue. And elections no. Minya Kabna say Ubinko Bida on Tiasie. All the rounds Ghana super. Maybe on my okwa obefa techim in sumu near day. Nipanichi all the corners of the republic. Na wadi sika no yarifem na o yeden na o afusane ito de bia oda wona anajo ne afrew wa crowd mi bobrim obi afrew wa crowd mi bobrim no ani so atewo ni ade nti a very passionate activity na ni nyina ba bewie election day he ni awo ye bewie election day sa 3 hours as 4 hours no up and down ni nyina ho ne ba bewie nti at that point passions are high. At that point, passions are inflamed. At that point, the entire area is charged with gaseous substances that are inflammable, and if you are not careful, it is classified. Me if I blame ma Honorable Kennedy Japan, me blame them first. The person who even called him. Okay, I say, when you are ready to manage Nipanua, won't come for the job. Oh, managing Nipanua, report to him the solution and not the problem. Now, you know, that's a view. We have a boy for them in the house. Now, I said, no, just one friend. I think this was can't you manage the home? You should be able to manage the home. Maybe, near friends also, will be hollow. Anything, see you na me say ma bibi akoye kama. Then yes sir, whilst I'm also somewhere doing something else, I decide to be now for me. Please, one more manage northeast police station so baby bia asembia see you know. Next time, mo gena mo so police wo ho. Committee members I hear about one so e wo ho. Obi a wo ho, me so say na regional minister whoever, impending for say wo ho. Yeah, the question will solve the problem there. But really, now the report, candidate finally. Now the amount of candidates, what I so event A, B, and C. So they report their broad candidate. You also now call. Now the normal said, they see what you see what no. Necessarily say that they are assumed by in the to Abanoa. That is management. Please. The Juma shares are Mumia Shoda Yena of Nefe. We are money by and the candidate. So, on the ultimate ban of the heat. On no accept your Dinisika Koshadi in him. On no black who are daily up and down. Yanko Chinko campaign. One could be a Asendia, but on no candidate must go. And he is more at the verge of inflammable. Remember, yes, yes, the Honorable has exposed his
emotional challenges. Meaning I happen or challenges with his emotions. That may yet profiling be of all the candidates. The weaknesses of Honorable Kennedy Japan Mekaya, too. The fact that the temperament, he needs to work on it. And then number two, he's not diplomatic. Enti ankasa temperament ne kura na ebaye ene nkobi fro na akompre okuku sorry ya. The second thing he needed to have done was the diplomacy. Kwaya abefa so abeka ne kura no, he added as a guardian peniano, you should have added some diplomacy and communication of your temperament. And so he loses both the temperament and the kwaya of Asukano. Why would why will I call a showdown for the president when an issue happens at a polling station? Really? Why the president? And secondly, why will I say Dr. Baum, like why those two people? Why the president? Dr. Baum, say so you have every right to suspect that he will be causing that. But why the president? Why? Yes, temperament and then diplomacy is where Japan lost it. He is extremely passionate about things. Then going forward, seeking to lead a party like MPP. Baby, Udi Nipadomo anymore. Nipa hoya home to Papa. Okay, Israel for near day, Moses say, we say, Uja Moko ya no mo say, we hear extreme abutre papa, and now here the didn't penny because Nipa hoya home. And now you did the na question, oh ya, you so you nipa be. So be ni penina ba ko sa dia, so dia abutre ubu. Hombra, your chrono, I nipa the men who was a man who said, beyond there's also the brown who was the manipa. Nipa who are home. Well, it is also sad the cocoa near the Nessa, baby nipa. For me, he needs to work on it. I still insist. I have said elsewhere this morning, one Mamma friendly view said, he's a fantastic person, a nice, lovely gentleman. Or you'll be the middle on trouble being critic and DJ mano. I don't wait for anybody to make me happy. Me, I'm to be sorry, no party, I'll be answering me, happy yourself. But, another message or for days on Casa, but the baby nipping, no, I wear the nipper home to dia. Then he needs to work temperament and Prof,
you keep saying, sir, he needs to work on it. He needs to work on it. Sir, I didn't buy more than 24 hours. Official statement be free no say be wonu no ho anase ade no ye no kra enye can we say sir he still hold on to what he did and then maybe it might affect his readiness, how prepared he is to work on it.
Our management team, no of a cajon, meaning so that Mamma Bundia Bampany Frack as that can say a cajon, a manage honorable Ken project. No, or no, the name as a candidate, but I took to work as their power. They should call him, they should call him down, and then, advise, talk to him. They are still brothers by far. No number out media, we can allow some time. Ebia, let's go back to Jaya, Naibia, Niyimwa, and yes, Ebia. Maybe in his own time, when the things the tempers are quite down, obetini ba abekafasa incident na esi yen ho.
Okay.
Obneka ya ebia na enye too late. Yenko so ayehwe nanim kakra.
Now the results.
But I say,
let me ask where we can see encore results no so.
Oh good. And you know, those are the few events that happened on election day. I think that back also enter the assumption that and the main count video mechanical and results now no problem. My main counsel said the second thing that I realized was happening, and I found myself in
among a panel. Now you didn't come TV stations maybe so. And the angle of argument people were making, I was personally surprised. Now we come and say a establishment that has brought their candidate. And I'm so perfect. You know, we are 100%. But then where I disagreed with them was their definition of establishment. No, we are establishment. Maybe a Jubilee House. Ana nipa dubi ana nipa dubi minim nipa na dodo. But that where I agreed with them was that establishment, nipa 961 na ekoto abano. And I have a reason. It's founded in literature. Yes, so see jada dani bituho. We have modern politics, the development of modern politics. The Chief Justice now. Yes, Supreme Court form among themselves. They would audit themselves and see who qualifies. Now, Council of State, so the marginal banis and Neman. A dear Baku, you are Mampenian in the Anna Baku. A dear Kuku, you are Mampenian in the 2, 3. Justices may about 7. You move 2, 3. You must add the choir. Then Omampeni has every right to appoint anyone because there is a could say, could be an Omampeni on from so. The people who shortlisted are the establishment. The people who shortlist are the establishment. The people who shortlist are the establishment. So why are people making it look like, apart from 961 now, shortlisting way, establishment some nipa baako na mienu na edubi and one of them was arguing say Tankanye establishment why did Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo go to vote? And I was like, really? Yeah. Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo be establishment. Then Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo na batre. And we have history to guide say Nana Akufo was carefully perceived to be in support of Alan Martin. There no cry. That's a no cry to me as a thank of why did Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo lead? For we're perceiving that Minia John Boadu was the Omampeni Tanechi. The minister establishment the Omampeni Nkwadia. But the Omampeni Nkwadia it still makes it a strange explanation. Why then did Minia JFK in the establishment time will be what is that establishment for Christ's sake? Me the margin establishment in one more constituency by constituency. Party na you chairman for region executives, founding fathers, patrons, national executives, former national executives, ministers of state, and when you check the list of people who went to vote, they are the establishment. So establishment has chosen a candidate. That is true. But don't redefine the establishment to be around some 10 people who are living in the Jubilee House.
And Komano Omoka establishment ala ba si say the SC entry say ebetimi afaso saa on November 4th. Figures by percentage Dr. Mahmoud Baumia enyaye all the 17 voting centers no winning all. And Manahwadin be going into the 4th November day nana.
And also so no yeah abia quite unfortunate. And also so yeah abia obi dwene saa na nipa kono or ya underestimate the issue. Em say or yeah ohu issue na so no or no hu ne say bi at the Nia ekosu nyina ne se nipa na ebeto aba November 4th no omumu bi ema me form committee nipa ndoso dodo no munyimu kakra mfa mre ya emumu bia betinya bedi mampani entuma ba ho baba be yimu num e dia breye. What we fail to forget is say history maybe a chomuno nia onya adodo pa no ono ano to asuba be flag bearer 2014. The history should not be underestimated. We are also me and say nipa no 961 na baba to abano
omutua dom ano eye tobi manaka Ghana adwene asem afa Ghana ho na me akwesi sapon me nam se me ye professor of research and data analysis ni gina ho na omampani ensu gina ho a na so ne de no ebe gina Ghana fo anemu. It is the omampani. So if we select the chairman of a constituency, that's a chairman never be gina ya, it has a way of representing the views of the people. Would be better say any sample size Lisa 961 and as a woman 200 and yes, as a statistician I agree that the sample size is small. But what is the essence of sample? It is to give us an impression of how the population behavior is. Opese otese nkwai ede ana nchine twemu a meni oheneba ufa atrikiti di sebi di gu ntem edo tetre maka. It still gives you an idea, even though you took very small portion. It gives you an idea of the content of the soup and also the behavior of the population.
Ti eda obetino say o the bottom accuracy wa sa de na abeti.
You see, you don't have to drink all the soup before you know say engineer no another to say you. And yes, and never betini as because election day everything is possible.